heck is this here? Somebody better do something. Huh. Thought for sure I'd find some interesting finds over here. Just a bunch of wood. Backstory here, this little barn thingy looks like it had been around for hundreds of years. And looks like whoever owns it, which I'm assuming is there, still has use for it, so we're gonna leave it at that. This is going to be fun crossing the street. Guess I'll have to take the designated crosswalk. We all know how busy these streets get. Haha. So you guys all remember this place? I sure have. It's around this time last year when I was out here with the neck mount and the GoPro. Took a walk up and down the trail. Didn't even need to stop for anything. I just kept on going. But that will not be the case today, as I didn't actually bring one with me. Today, I am actually going to attempt at taking some video and possibly a few still images here if I can. And if I can't, then at least I'm making some effort, so. But it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've been here. I remember when I was a little girl, or even 15 plus years ago, I used to come this way all the time when I go for walks. I sure do miss those days, but at least I can come out here and visit the old neighborhood. I do plan on coming up this way again in the near future, but we shall see. So, anyways, this is one area here I haven't explored. I don't know if it's being occupied or not, so I'm gonna scout around. I might have to end the video here for a moment. Ah, such a nice serene spot. This is one of my personal favorite spots to go whenever I come up this way. It is a bit noisy right now because there is a business over there, and if I remember correctly, it looks like they're putting in a new building up there. It's actually been a while since I've been down here, so obviously a lot has changed since I was here last. I remembered, I want to say like 3 years ago I was here and not much has happened. But you can actually tell some of the trees along here have been chopped down. This would make for great pictures, I gotta tell you. Looks like somebody was living down here. I'm not exactly sure. So I better get the heck out of here and head back. I'm gonna check back with you guys in a little bit. Well, looks like I covered everything I needed to around here. Take one last look. This is, well, like I said, one of my personal favorite spots to be at whenever I'm up this way. Partially because the little river right here. This, I believe, if I remember correctly, this was named the Nashwaaksis Stream. Really nice spot. I would love to come here a little bit more. Maybe take some pictures. But I don't think that's in the cards for a while. At least for right now. One thing I do want to mention though is that it is a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky, and I've waited for this moment. Just hard to believe. Real hard to believe, if I do say so myself. See? Work being done. That's where I came out of. Ah, who would leave those lights on in the daytime? Broken branch. Was I down this section? No, I have not. Such a beautiful place. Kind of wish I was living up this way, actually. This is what the building is looking like now. Alright, let's try this again. So this is where I used to, when I lived up this way, I used to cut through here all the time to get to that store, and then cut through here to go back that way to get home. I used to do it every day and night. I don't do it anymore because I don't live up this way. But that's what I used to do when I was younger. I don't know how long this is going to last, because if my SD card says it's corrupted again, well, good luck trying to... I don't remember these trees getting chopped down. But I guess this ends my tenure here for right now. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I certainly did. I'm going to end the video this time for real, and then head back home, get these videos edited and ready to go. So this is Patches84 signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Oh dear. Hey there, guys. It has been, I want to say, a couple of weeks since I was last videoing, and one of the reasons why I'm out here was because I wanted to explore some areas. I wish I was here a little sooner before all the snow hit the ground, but obviously I did not. But it's made for good scenes, and it's kind of fitting actually, because it is almost Christmas. And with the snow on the ground and all the trees, and then there's that sun up there, it can actually make for really good content. I don't know what to expect while I'm down here. I did hear, or I saw a billboard on one of the posts that the city wants to develop this piece of land for, well, you can guess, apartments. And it's a bunch of bull. So I figured I'd come down here and explore. The people that live in this area are against it, and I don't blame them. I'm actually against it myself. You guys obviously know that I did grow up in this area. It's been my childhood home, and I would hate to see this get developed. And I would hate to see something happen to this little brook too. So I'm going to end this video here after I'm done exploring. Take some still shots, and I will check back with you guys later. I'll probably go back through that way. Who knows? Just want to mention to you guys as well, if you guys don't know, I just took a picture of this tree a second ago. And the reason why I'm doing this portion of the video right here, I just took some pictures, was I remembered when I was really young, must have been 6 or 7, my brother and I and a couple of my old friends who don't live here in the city anymore, we came up this way in this part of the woods. This used to all be woods. We would stop here in this very spot where this tree is, and if I remember correctly, like right along here, there used to be an old sofa that was in the brook. Not sure who put it there or how it got there in the first place, but, you know, regardless, it was there. And my brother, some of my friends and I, we would try to go down there and get the sofa. We obviously can't, or we couldn't at the time, and we can't now because it's not there anymore. But this tree right here was the one thing I do remember right around the time when I first came down here into the woods. it's just not something that I want to forget. So this is one of my personal favorite spots. And as you can already tell, or haven't already, or can't already tell, I can tell at least, somebody, I don't know who, because I don't know everybody here anymore. It's been 16 years since I've been this way. But it looks like there's a bit of graffiti there. I'm not sure what's going on there, but... And there's a shortcut over there. I may go through there, I may not. And behind those trees there, there's some houses. Those houses didn't used to be there, but they're there now. See, city workers don't really know, or developers don't really know what they're about to do. They're actually about to destroy the one thing that I absolutely enjoy seeing. And I think it's sad, really. This street right here, I'm not going to name it. They get to reap the benefits of seeing the brook. And the people that live over there, and I know what street that is, they get to see the beauty of the woods. Granted, my brother and I, at the time when we first took a walk on the brook, or by the brook, we were in our single digits. And of course my mother would have rather that she tagged along with. And I guess it's the end of the road. I go further down that way, but there are people's houses up there and I don't want to trespass, so I guess I'll be walking back. But this is otherwise a really, really, really nice little park. And I guess, just based on the footprints on here, I guess it's used for the public. I may be wrong. I mean, we're technically not on somebody's property, or I mean, we could be, I don't know. But there is a path with footprints. So I guess it's safe to be out and about on here. And if you guys are wondering, you know, why I haven't uploaded in a while, I was going to upload, I want to say a little more than 2 weeks ago, but I do have an unexpected, or a rather not so good update as to why. And nobody died, just so everyone knows, but the video I wanted to put up got corrupted, so unfortunately that video cannot be put up. I will post an update or use that video probably as a separate video, probably in the next, I want to say, few days or so, once I get all these videos done. No guarantees it'll be up as soon as I head back, but do expect videos to come out very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, finish my walk, get out of this little park, and do some more videos. But anyway, this is Patches84 signing off on this video. I will see you guys a little later. I might do more videos in a little bit, but for right now, I'm just going to explore some more. So with that, peace. Now, before I move on to anything else while I'm up here, as you can see behind me, there's a little playground because there's a daycare here. And it's called Go-Go Group, I think is what it's called. That little building right there used to be a company that actually sold propane. They don't sell propane there anymore, and now it's become a daycare center. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad, because when this place was a place where you sell propane, it stunk. Like, it stunk to high heaven. Let me tell you, it was really bad, and it wasn't sightly either when I was a kid. So, yep, times have changed. And this is my old elementary school. And right where that little hallway into these modular classrooms are, there used to be a staircase, which when we were kids we used to call the love pit, which is kind of interesting. Not sure what kind of video I'm gonna get over here. I don't know if I'm allowed in the playground, but we'll see what happens. I don't really have much time anyway, regardless, so I may not. So we'll see. As you can actually tell, there's a chain link fence, supposedly to keep the baddies out and the kids in, and more likely just explore, because I can already tell just by looking here that the playground has once again changed. There's a swing set over there. There didn't used to be a swing set looking like that. There didn't used to be a whole lot of benches or those little, I don't know what those are. Kids screaming in the background, but there is a park. That over there is where the Mitch Clark Park is now. There used to be a skating rink. And here's more modular classrooms. I remember when I was a kid, there used to be a swing set where those rocks are. Or maybe where that thing is, the bench, or I should say picnic table. There's still those old swing sets over there, but there's one over there that I'm not even gonna. Hard to believe that this used to be my school. It's not my school anymore. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad, because me being the age that I am, I would not want to go back to that school unless if I was an employee there. There is one more area that I do want to explore, and it's not the playground, so that's one reason why I'm all the way back here and not over there. I'm going to find out in just a moment. I don't know if I'm supposed to be down here now. When I was a kid, I was in grade 6 at the time, because grade 6 did used to be at the school. We came down here one day, supposedly to do like survival shelter, I guess you want to call it. And we would come down here, and it wasn't during this time of the year when all the snow is on the ground, but you know what I mean. So we came down here one day, and it looks like there might have already been some shelters already made. and I have to be careful because there are puddles down here. But this is where we would come down. There's someone's house there, I gotta be careful. But we would come down here. This is actually a really, really nice view. But we would come down here and we would find sticks, pieces of wood. We even went so far as actually getting leaves for shelters, because we would build wooden shelters as part of a class project when we were down here. We weren't down here when there was snow on the ground, that's for damn sure. But we did come down here for the purpose of building shelters, and of course they would be torn down soon after because, well, this technically is private property, or I guess I would have to say this might actually be school property, but I don't know. There's another way up, and that's the way I came. Right here, I want to say this is probably one of the most beautiful spots I've ever seen. It's too bad that there's a lot of snow on the ground, because honestly, to tell you the truth, if there wasn't a lot of snow or any snow, I would have had a much easier time coming down here. Here's a good spot. Back in 2009, when I was here last, and I know it was 2009, I came up this way and I took some still shots, still camera footages. And it didn't used to look like this, but if I remember correctly, there used to be a fire pit right here with a metal table. There used to be a bench right there. It's not there anymore. And I'm obviously not going to go down that way. But I do remember going down there, and there would be like a stream or some kind of some water there blocking our path to cross. And I wanted to go further down that way, but made the decision after, I want to say, a few months of trying back in 2009, that it was not to go down there or cross any further. I do notice though that there are some footprints on the snow, so I'm assuming whoever's footprints they are, they're probably living down here. So I'm not going to go too far down for obvious reasons. But this little spot in particular, I think I took a picture over there with my camera and it turned out really good. And it would be nice if I could take more, but I can't. The battery camera is now down to 39%, I would say. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here and find a way out of this trail. Maybe take some shots before I do that. And I will check back with you guys later. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed some of this content. This could potentially be the last time I'll be in this area for a while. I'm thinking at least until spring. There's just a lot of snow. Honestly, I wished I was down here a little sooner, because then I would have been able to gain nicer shots, but there is always spring, so it's not the end of the world, but I do believe that this is probably time for me to end my little journey along here for now, probably until things start to warm up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and get these videos edited so that I can actually put up some content for you guys. And I guess the next time I do a video like this, I'll be somewhere else. And hopefully come the spring of next year, I can come back out here again. But this time, maybe bring a friend, a relative, whomever. Hope you guys have a great Saturday. I'll end the video by showing you guys where I still am. Look after yourselves, everybody. Be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey, it's the morning. Wednesday morning, to be precise, December 13th, 2023. Back again in my old childhood neighborhood. As you can already tell, right by the trail. I might make a cut for it down there, but I thought I'd come up this way and explore this little area I can see, because it's been 16 years since I lived up this way anyway. Look what they did to the area. Had a little sidewalk here, a little sidewalk here. I'm gonna actually make a cut because I think there used to be a pathway that's gonna take me to my old streets. So, wish me luck. I brought my bag with me, by the way, because I might do some shopping while I'm out here. And I tripped on a piece of dirt. Okay, let's try this again. I don't think any of the previous videos are gonna work. I know I mentioned that I wasn't gonna come down this way again until the spring, but I lied again. The reason why I'm down this way again is so that I can see what this place looks like when there's hardly or no snow on the ground. It is still a bit frosty. There's like sheets of ice there. I'm gonna go down this way, seeing that I've never really gone over here. This video, by the way, actually will contain some music for Rumble. So if this goes on Rumble, well, it'll go on Rumble, one way or the other. So this is what the trail looks like when there's no snow on the ground. There's the same little tree. I remembered when I was a little girl, like I mentioned in the previous video, when I was here during the snowy days, right by this big tree here that I'm filming now, down this way when my brother and I were small, I must have been like 9, 10 years old at the time. There used to be an old couch in this very brook, and my brother and I tried to climb on it. I think my brother successfully did. But that was a long time ago. The couch is no longer there. Whoever took it out, congratulations for taking it out. A bunch of roots right there. And as mentioned before, there's houses down there. That whole area behind those trees that used to be all woods. And I've never really gone across there, although I would love to one day. The one thing I don't like about this area is that there's no bridge that'll get you to that side, but that's neither here nor there. And you know what? I might actually cut through there this time. Pretty cool, huh? So, I did some videos this morning, probably around 10:30ish. But once again, my GoPro SD card had an error. Oh, there's that little stone. So I may have to do the video again, maybe not. That spot didn't used to be covered in trees. Now, well, who cares at this point? I ain't going back there again. I guess it's bye-bye park there. But, okay, I'll check back with you guys later. I'm going to end this video right here. And, play the video through. See what happens. Okay. So, this is another piece of property that I wanted to show off. And forgive me if I'm fiddling around with the selfie stick. I'm actually not really good at using this, believe it or not. Even though I've had this camera for, I want to say 2 years now. But this piece of land that I'm standing on right here, there used to actually be a house right on this piece of land that I'm standing on right now. And I remembered it distinctly because when I was probably, I want to say maybe 6.5 years old, back in 1990. And yes, this was back in 1990 because over there, I used to go to school down there, and every morning when we get to school, we used to walk down the street. And like I said, on that piece of land that I was on a second ago, there did used to be a house. About the same size bungalow as some of the other houses on the street. So it wasn't that big, but it wasn't like super small either. And we used to have a lot of trees along here, but a lot of them have since been chopped down. And much like the trail that I've recently been using more frequently this year alone, that little trail right there, the paved trail, those used to be train tracks. And I remembered very clearly that when my brother and I were small, we'd always try to cross this trail here, which used to be train tracks. And I know sometimes in the morning when my brother and I would walk to school, there were certain days where we had to literally stand on the side of the road in front of this trail, and we would have to wait for the train to move on by. And I kind of find it reminiscent in a way for me to be down this way again, because I think of those days. I think of the days when we used to have trains in the city. And this very path that I'm on right now, that used to have train tracks, was one of those moments. And we're passing the sidewalks again. But that's part of the reason why I'm back here again for third, fourth time, however many times I've been here. Because I actually wanted to take some decent video shots, or even, if possible, still shots of this place. Will I ever come back here again? Maybe. But chances are I may not be back here again till probably spring, due to the fact that winter is upon us come the 21st of this month. It'll be the first day of winter, and it'll also be the longest night of the year. And I wanted to come out here and do this now while I have a chance. You know, because I may not get a chance like this again, especially earlier when I was out on Dykeman Street Park the second time in the last few days. Partially because, like I said, it is almost winter, and we did have snow the last time I was up that way. But I went up there again this morning specifically to get some shots while there was no snow on the ground, because ever since we had that rain on Monday, which was 2 days ago, we lost a lot of snow. Now there is still some snow on the ground. There just isn't as much. And I figured today is probably going to be as good of a day as any to be able to go and do stuff and record video and whatnot. And while all that was happening, I started reminiscing my childhood, because believe it or not, this particular area that I'm in right now was actually my childhood home. I had lived here since April of 1990, and in October of 2007 we moved out. We stayed in the city, but we were in a totally different area outside the city, which I wasn't fond of, but that's for another story. But my family and I have been in this area for about 18 plus years. Well, not 18 plus, it's 18 years. And had we stayed in this area a little longer, it would have been 20. But that's obviously not the case any longer, so 18 years it was. I do come up this way though every once in a while to visit and reminisce and whatever else, because it's what I enjoy doing. I do at some point in the near future, or however long it may be, I do at some point, hopefully sooner than later, we shall see. But I do hope, if there is some miracle, to hopefully live up this way in this area again. But who knows? There's always going to be a lot of unexpected things. As you can already tell, I'm almost at the end of this part of the trail. I'll end this video here. There is one other place I do want to go and hopefully film and do some still shots, but it could be a while. But anyways, I'll end this portion of the video. I'll pick it back up once I get to my destination. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near this little river this time of the year, considering how slippery the ground is after all that rain. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with another video. I was just over there. There's the outdoor pool. It's practically closed now. There's the new playground that I have never been on, although I'd like to at some point get a closer look. There's quite a bit of a puddle activity going on up this way because, well, we did get quite a bit of rain. This would make a nice picture. But maybe I'll get a screenshot or something once I'm done with the video. Who knows? There's a tree way over there that snapped in half. Probably from that rainstorm we had on Monday. Well, yeah, there's a lot of water in there. I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but I was way over there last time I was here. I think it was right around that time that I saw what looked like somebody was living there, but I didn't see anybody. So this whole area is complete open space. This looks like access to the river from up here. I'm not going down there. Too slippery. This little spot right here, and I have to say, this is one of my personal favorite spots. Again, I'm not going down there. There's too much mud, and the river's pretty harsh today. There used to be a set of old swings like right along there, or maybe within the tree line here where the puddle is. They're not there anymore. The city took the swings down. And more tree branches have broken off. I think this tree is destined to be chopped down. And there's the construction zone right across the river. I think I did a prior video a couple weeks ago. I apologize for ending the video like that. Had to take a few still shots. But if I remembered correctly, there did used to be quite a few trees all along here. And there's a newly constructed piece of building that the building owners have. There's a street light. I used to take a picture of this street light back in 2007, before we moved away. It's right around nighttime. And when I was just a couple years younger, I would say maybe 5-10 years younger, maybe, I don't know, maybe 13 years younger or 16 years younger, I would cross or walk around here and explore. There's some broken branches and trees. And I used to walk all along here. Still do today, because that's what I'm doing right now. But things here are not what they used to be. I can tell you that right now. Ha! Cute. This tree is got a life of its own. Let's push forward. So I would sometimes walk around, and there is a river right along here. This is actually one of the nicest parks that I've been to in the city. Sometimes I'll stand right here and look at the river and see how beautiful it is. I'm gonna move up here because we're at the end of the pathway. But this is what I usually do when I come down this way. I explore, like I go through there. Sometimes I'll be on this side, like right here. There used to be a lot of stuff along here, and I think there used to be a wading pool along here too. Not a huge puddle. And this very piece of land that I'm walking on right now used to actually have a wading pool. Right here, right where I'm standing, used to be a wading pool. I'm not certain what this stone is doing here. I am assuming that it's some kind of drain or a water fountain. Can't be too certain. I don't recall ever seeing this. Kind of interesting thing to see. Interesting. And I believe, I may be wrong, I have heard a room, or I have remembered standing by this river here. And when I was about 16, 17 years younger, I saw a beaver cross that river holding wood in its mouth, supposedly building a dam. And then there's a piece of wood. I'm not sure what that's doing there. And I can't even explain it. Please report concerns or damage, please. Supervise your children at all times. Lucky for me, I'm not a child and I don't have children with me, so don't have to worry about anything there. So I believe it was right around here. I believe it was right around here, and I do remember now. It was right along here that I saw a beaver. If I remember correctly, it was right over there. And it would cross with wood in its mouth, and you can tell it was a beaver because it had a distinct tail. And I guess that pretty much ends my little exploration video right here, right now. Still at my childhood park. I am going to miss being here, but at the same time, you know, I do have other places I want to be and other things I need to do. Coming to this park actually brings back memories of my late teenhood and early adulthood, because right around the time I was done with high school and my first college, I usually would come here pretty much every weekend or just whenever I get time off from anything. And I would always come up this way. And that's a huge puddle. I don't think I'd want my swings there if I were to own this land, but this particular park didn't used to be fully empty, and they didn't used to have those, I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but that's that little metal thing there. But it was right along this end of the park, right in the center. Look how beautiful this place is. Oh, that tree is tipped over. But it was right along. This may be a wild guess because it has been a while. Right here, there used to be a set of swings right where I'm standing. And I would come here and I would sit on the swings and have a good time every time I come to this park. And I remember it distinctly because it was right next to that house, right at that angle. That's how I remembered. But there was a set of swings here. There was another set of swings, I think for toddlers and babies. And I don't remember 100%, but there also used to be an old climbing, I call it the jungle gym, but it's like a dome. And I believe, if I remember correctly, because it has been a while, it would be right where I'm standing. And used to horse around on there too. Sometimes we'd have a thrill of staring at these trees that I'm filming right now as I'm having fun on the swings or on the jungle gym. Where that little sign says to supervise your kids at all times, there actually used to be a wading pool there. It's not there anymore. City workers took it down years ago. I'm not going to say how many years because it's been, I want to say close to 20 years, maybe a little there longer than that, since it was taken apart. And as you can see over there, that's where the new playground the new swings and the new slide and whatever, they're all over there now. And that's the new outdoor pool. As mentioned in one of my previous videos, or earlier videos from earlier today, we'll just put it that way. And this whole area is opened up. All right, by the post. So they completely opened it up. They got rid of some of the old swing set and some of the old play areas for the children. Not certain why, but you know, that's city parks for you. One thing I do want to show, and I am going to show it momentarily once I get away from this section. And it's not really too far anyway. But the outdoor pool we used to have back in the early 2000s and even in the 90s was located somewhere along here. I think it's where that hill is up there a little bit. That's where I believe the outdoor pool used to be, or maybe it was right here, but it was a little closer rather than over there. I do have some old pictures of this place dating as far back as 2004 or even 2005. At some point in the near future, I will show you guys some still shots at some point in the future. Not certain yet if it's going to be put up, but it will be. Now, along here, I don't have very many shots. I do have at least one, and it was located right by that post. It was right next to it. There used to be what looked to me like a little house. I can't remember what color it was. It was probably red, or maybe it was green. It was probably green. I mean, I don't quite remember. But it used to be along here. I'll have to find a picture and show it to you guys at some point. I believed it was property of the outdoor pool. Not that new one, but there was an older outdoor pool here that used to be there. And right along here, this very little spot, I don't have a picture, but there used to be a brick building here, supposedly belonging to that fire station. This would have been back in, I want to say maybe 2003. I want to say 2003, 2004. Well, it's been a long time. There's nothing there now. I'm not certain what the fire department is going to put there, if anything. It's awfully empty now. But that's what I wanted to show you guys in a lot of these videos. These videos are specifically for me to go down memory lane and show you guys some of my childhood memories. Will they ever come back here again? Probably. Although it certainly won't be in the wintertime, I know that much. But certainly, probably within the next week or so. Or okay, not a week or so. My bad. My brain is fried. Today is Wednesday. My feet are a little bit sore, but I'll survive. But anyway, guys, I may one day come back here again. Might not be for a while. It's definitely not going to be in a week or so. But it'll most certainly be sometime, I want to say sometime in the spring, if possible. But if not, at least I have these videos and hopefully more videos to come. Maybe I'll do some more trail exploration videos. We shall see. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video. This is Patches84 signing off. I'll see you guys later. And what do you know? Clouds are starting to appear up in the sky. Hopefully one day in the near future, the next time I come up this way, I do have a few other places I do want to film. But as of right now, this is all I wanted to film, and this is all I wanted to show you guys. And hopefully with any luck, I will post more like this in the spring. So I'm going to finish my walk, head back home, maybe get some food, and I will see you guys later in the next video. Peace. Alright, I'm not going to obviously show a whole lot on this trail, but when I was younger, I used to walk up and down this trail all the time as a kid. Well, more like an adult. I don't know what kind of box that is there. But this is another reason why I decided to film while I'm over here. This is the old Redemption Center. And as you can already tell, I guess you wouldn't, but it is graffitied like you would not believe. And I actually remembered this distinctly because every time I walk on this trail, I pass this particular building all the time, and it would always have a bunch of graffiti on it. This time there's new graffiti, and it's pretty bad. But whoever wrote on there, they ought to be an artist. This building right here used to have a place called Videotron. That's actually a nice little play area. Kind of cool. I don't remember the building looking this updated. Kind of cool, actually. It looks nice.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And also, do not forget to hit the notification bell. This is Patches84 signing off, and we'll see you guys next time.